Welcome to another battle report where we learn to be a better gamer. Today I'm playing Beastmen versus the High Elves. It's on Crystal Mountains, the Realm of Zinj. This is patch 2.2 with the reduction in cost of Minotaurs. But so I decided to try these out. A Wild Shaman, a Naked Thorax, because he's usually a big threat enough on his own. We're up against Elfirian and a lot of infantry. There's some cav in the bushes though. 2 Regiment of Renounce. And we have the Phoenix as well. This one has fire resist. Do believe these have as well? No, or the other. One of them had, I do believe. Yeah, those had. So, trying to move my cavalry in. Engage with the melee, the infantry. Shoot a bit, charge in, and then have the Minotaurs go in at targets that will be most advantageous for me. Now, very untypical for High Elves, they don't have a lot of range, so I'm getting a lot of value on the approach. And then here it turns into a bit of a blob, so I don't want to overcommit my cavalry here. He's going very hard on the Butchers of Kaliningrad, so I'm moving into support. As you see, a nice bunch of Minotaurs going in. These are taking way too much damage though, so I should be trying to pull them out as soon as possible. And then here we have infantry versus infantry, but with the support of my archers. The Butchers do manage to get out, but then they flee, sadly. It's a bit of a blob, need to take care of that. Cycle charging in and out through various units. But they seem to be breaking mostly on this side. They will keep regenerating, and as such also get back into the fight. Elfirian is flying around looking for a good target, probably to rout a lot. As you can see, causes terror. Beastmen are not well known for their leadership. Making sure he stays in melee for the jagged dagger, and also make sure these don't come back too soon. Now I see what he's trying to do with the routing, so I'm making an effort to keep high value units close to him. I'm also trying to shoot him, spread my arrows a bit around to attack him from multiple sides. These are standing still, that's not a good thing. Bowmen are attacking Centaurs, which is fine by me. They have some shields. Chasing his rangers, slowing down our poison, getting those into position so they can fire again. Just trying to get them back. No, these have healed quite a bit, so they're back in the battle now. Trying to get rid of some dragon princes. Not sure if that's the best target, but they're a high priority target. I want to see what damage I can do. Not sure what Thorax is doing. He got a bit lost, probably chasing targets that are way faster than him. Like these reavers probably. Which means my archers are getting all kind of terror routed. Centaurs get back in here though. Should be able to finish off some wounded people here. Yeah, here again I have Thorax chasing those, but those are way too fast. They're getting bogged down here, but I decided, hey, there's a nice target over here that's available. Nice bit of flying elves, which takes care of them. Now, these units are holding up for quite some long time, but he's putting up all his power, but that's all the power he has left. If you look at the battle, it's a little bit here, 1, 2 here, but it's shattered. So this is his main clump. He doesn't have a caster. I wasn't sure at the time that if this did some damage in area of effects, I thought, oh, I can just clump up on him and hope I don't get punished. These won't do very well. Ouch. But that's a very expensive unit going for one of my cheapest, so all in all not too bad. The battle here now rages on. Not focusing on this because he has a rebirth. Is it the rebirth? This is the rebirth, so he heals for like a bazillion. So instead I'm going for his lord. Flying sword active, physical resist, pretty good. Ah, this is a spell that costs Winds of Magic. I have Minotaurs bumping into him. Pretty shaman casting, I believe Trader King, maybe. I'm not sure what they just cast. Maybe a Brave Scream on them. So now, as we can see, there's not much left for him. Here comes another Trader King. Decent damage. Centaur is coming back for a bit of a charge, making sure these can't do anything more. And now it's pretty much just the bird and this one unit of Silvern Guard. While we finish up the Dragon Princess. So those are his last units. Even if these Centaurs come back, these get shut up. Even these managed to come back. And that's it. Managed to wipe out the entire High Elves. Torix, not quite his damage, but he was not causing literal terror, but whenever you pick Torix, he becomes a priority for people either to try and take down, or in this case, get away from. Quite a bit of value on the Shaman. Nice Stradikins. They didn't get their value, but they did get focused fire down a lot, so I think it's still a good pick. Minotaur is getting a good value. They only cost 1200 now, so pretty well as well. Overall, the value on the Centaurs, except these weren't that great, but they did serve their purpose in flanking. So just a little bit of value everywhere, but then again, I outnumbered them quite significantly. So that's 6 more units, so it's not that surprising that they don't get all their value. If we look at the value here, a little bit here, mostly here. Yeah, those Dragon Princes were doing very good work. But overall, a nice battle for me. And I also hope you got to learn something from this. And I'll see you in the next battle report.